struggling, can't afford food, and the government a bunch.
Nowhere is safe, and this is the best place he could find for me.
Guys, so apparently London is not an English city anymore, according to a famous British actor called John Cleese. Very, very controversial comment. So guys, I want to show you and take you around one of London's most diverse communities to see what you reckon. Now, we are going to a borough called Tower Hamlets. Now, Tower Hamlets has the biggest Muslim population in the UK. It's home to a huge number of Bangladeshi, and we'll have a wander around there and check it out. It's also renowned for being a very, very tough area. Yeah, I'm a South Londoner myself, so it's not super local for me, but I used to work around there, so I know it very, very well. But let's go check it out and see what London today looks like. We are walking through Tower Hamlets, which is the biggest population of practicing Muslims in London. And so you have a really grand mosque. You have the East London Mosque. I'm pretty sure it's massive inside. I think it's a really, really big one. And so all of these people in the surrounding area are practicing Muslims. And it's a real surprise when people come to London, because they see this area and they're quite taken aback, because it doesn't look like the traditional Britain that maybe people expect. But it's been like this for nearly a century, I imagine, and the population has grown and grown. And so today you have a real large population of, majority I believe being Bangladeshi, and then you have Pakistani, and then you have some Indians mixed in too. But it's a real mixture of people living under and in the area. And as you can see, across the road we have Bengali shops and restaurants. Some interesting looks around here, because people are a little bit unsure. So guys, this is Whitechapel. So this is almost what we would call kind of Bricklane, Banglatown, and this essentially would also be kind of join in on that. But nowadays it's quite a mixture of population. But a lot of those practicing, they come and they move here. And whether they live harmoniously, I don't know. I don't live around here. But it looks like everyone seems to be in good spirit. People are doing shopping.
I remember walking here for the first time.
I do. Look, they do Korean corn dogs here. It's very interesting, isn't it? But what's interesting is you would think that maybe you couldn't. Well, why would they have this in such a generic area? Well, actually, this is probably beef or chicken hot dog, not pork. So actually, the locals here, they can actually eat. They can eat it. Yeah, they can experience. And this heads down to the station. I used to actually go to the gym down here at one point, and the whole area, you'd be quite surprised, because it's like this for a long way, really, isn't it? It's really actually quite nice. When I used to come down here, it was a little bit rougher. I think the area has definitely improved. I say that. Yeah.
Adesso tutti.
Adesso tutti, sì. Vero. True.
I'm just saying, from my point of view when I was here, it's slightly different.
Right. You've got bazaars here, guys, as well. The Kacha Bazaar of Whitechapel. And then you've got Whitechapel Station here as well. But this, believe it or not, this is what it's been like for many years. So this populations of people are as British as many other people are. Okay, fair enough, there are a lot of people who aren't technically British yet, but in a few years maybe they will be British. They'll have their passports and they will be part of the community, and this is what UK needs to get behind. It needs to get behind its diversity. The problem with the UK is a lot of these populations, a lot of people move in and they don't ever integrate. And so the reason why we don't live so nicely like Malaysia does or Indonesia does is because we aren't so integrated. If you look at some of the looks I'll get round here, people are a little bit suspicious. Very good deals here though. Look at the prices. So London is very expensive clothing and things like that. But actually here in these places, you can actually still pick up some things. And some of these items I would actually wear. Look, you've actually got some of the
yeah,
things like that. Yeah.
The smell of fish is quite strong when you come down this street.
There is a strong smell of fish. So these are all fish markets here of East London. And these people will be working from the morning until the afternoon, so that's why the fish is starting to smell a little bit.
A few flies around there.
Yeah. But if you come here in the morning, it's probably quite fresh. Just not right now. But
I used to walk down here from the station to get back home.
Did you?
Yeah.
So Julia used to live around here. So what's really interesting is poor old Julia's from Italian family, and when her mum turned up, they turned up to Shadwell, and they were quite surprised because it is a culture shock. This area, it's a little bit dirty. It's not particularly clean, this area, and it's always been like this. And so for foreigners to come here and move here, they're always quite shocked about.
When I moved to London, I had about 3 days to find a room, find a house, but it was actually to find a shared house, so just a room really. And anyone who knows about the house market in London, that was a very challenging task to find a place in 3 days. Something I wouldn't recommend.
Suitcases here, Julia.
Yeah, this is Ryanair size.
Yeah, this is the new Ryanair size, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. What I find really funny about some of the markets is that many of the people don't even speak to you.
No, they know you're not going to buy.
They almost just know you're not going to buy, but they don't know that I will speak to them and I will have a look. But that comes down to the kind of you know, the distrust that England has with communities versus great countries like Malaysia and Indonesia, you know. That's the difficulty. This is a very, very notoriously difficult area, and one thing that's very famous for in the UK at the moment is phone thieves. And so if they spot me, they will be taking that camera very quickly before I can even say anything. But this is not even the end of Banglatown. This actually continues. Banglatown actually continues a long way up, and so you've still got biryani places here. A lot of these places, the burger firm will be owned by Muslim owned. Likely will be wok and grill. They'll probably serve halal food. If you are practicing, then you are probably going to be in food paradise here, because there's so much halal food for you here. They've even got these places like Cookies and Cream, where many people come on their days. These are the Nando's, is it? The Nando's here, I imagine, is probably halal. I don't know if all Nando's are, but this one probably is. Interesting, that was a fish and chips place, but they had all sorts of plastic and boards up or glass up, and who knows why. It's just a sign of the area. This place at night can get a little bit seedy as well. It's not a particularly nice area of London at night. That's the problem. I was always a little bit unsure about Julia being around here, because it was never really that safe. Now, this is a very famous cinema. This is Genesis Cinema, and people come here and they have little movie clubs and things like that there. But although this area is predominantly a Muslim area, there is many who live around here because it's like the alternative part of London. You get some young, it's a little bit traditionally a little bit hipster, they would like to call it. So a little bit cool for people to live around here. There's some nice houses around here. This is where the gentrified area is very nice. I know, yeah. It is a little bit New York. So what do you reckon, guys? Do you reckon this is a good representation of Britain? Are you quite surprised about the area? What does it look like to you? And this is a video that's no means by anything to wind anyone up or discuss it, but I think it's very good to kind of shine a light on it because it's not that discussed.
It doesn't mean to be a political video.
No, it's certainly not a political video. I love diversity and I think it's fantastic. I think the UK needs to champion. My only problem with the UK is we don't champion it enough, in the sense that we don't integrate everyone. And so you get everyone moving here but not living amongst each other with different communities. So it can be a little bit challenging.
I honestly lived there and I never had issues.
Really?
Before,
but you liked this area, did you?
I mean, if you ask me, I don't like anywhere in London. Like,
Right.
there's nowhere in London that I would say I would love to live here.
Do you feel quite safe here or not?
I used to. I didn't feel unsafe.
Yeah.
Because when I moved here, I didn't have any preconceptions anyway.
Right.
So I thought, okay, I mean, it's just, there's any sort of people anywhere. The whole city, as we were saying, like, London is not that safe, and there's not this area. Yeah, you do have some struggles here and there. That's true, but I wouldn't say it's less safe than anywhere else, you know. Nowhere is safe here. Yeah, in most capital cities around Europe, you're not safe.
This area in particular is a little bit unfair because many parts of London are actually quite safe.
No.
Many parts of London are quite safe. Oh, mate.
I think nowhere is safe.
You don't reckon?
No.
It's something I want to show them, right? So guys, one thing about England's traditionally fish and chips, roast dinner as well, but this one I'm not happy about. It's chicken shops. Now chicken shops actually annoy me because I don't mind a great British curry and I don't mind our culture diversifying, but I hate fried chicken shops. I think they're a real thorn in society, and there is lots of them here all across it, chicken shops, and you'll find it a lot here and in Dorset, northeast London. You will find chicken shops. A famous underground station where Julia used to live. This is Stepney Green station.
Yeah, it's famous there. Apparently.
It's a very famous station, Stepney Green station.
It's only
yeah.
famous because I used to live here. No other reason.
I have great memories here.
Yeah, this is where Pat used to come and go every time to visit me. Great memories.
I'll put my head in and have a look. So nowadays they sell vapes, tea and coffee. I believe it vapes. Can you imagine, eh? This is it. This is how big the station is. And this is the little kiosk. Amazing, really. And this is it. This is Stepney Green station. What you'll be surprised about is you look at this area and you think, it looks tough. It looks a bit like the Chow Kit of Kuala Lumpur. Well, it is a little bit like the Chow Kit of Kuala Lumpur. There is a fair amount of drugs and things that pass through this area. This area is synonymous for being one of the kind of tougher areas. Yeah. Why?
This government ain't worth fuck.
I love that.
We're struggling.
Yeah.
Can't afford food.
Yeah.
And the government a bunch of wankers and bankers. Change the law for the fucking country's sake from Simon Lewis Guire.
Love that. Love it. Good man. It's true. Government is an absolute mess in the UK at the moment. It's a real shame.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong. There we go. The people of Whitechapel, Stepney Green have spoken. Now here we are at the Half Moon. Now this is a very famous Wetherspoons. We're going to come in here, sit down and have a drink and cool down. Back down here, Julie. Guys, we are back on the move. As you can see from the bloke that we spoke to, very, very nice guy. And that's when communities come together. When communities do come together, they realise, hey, we are all in this together. And it's actually us against the government here, and we need to unite and stand against that. And it's very important. Here we go, back into Banglatown. So this is the diversity of London. So when you think of London, when you think of Big Ben, when you think of Tower of London, you don't think of this, but this is what many parts of London look like. So many people around the world that even watch this you'll be surprised that we have a big Angler population here. And yeah, don't know what those lads are doing. Look dodgy. Sorry, boss. He was asking for money. He just didn't want to ask me for money because I had a camera in my hand. But do you hear that?
This is where he's chosen to take me from the bird.
This is a lovely walk.
I want a curry. She went on a curry.
Oh, you come to the right place for a curry, really?
We didn't come for a curry.
Oh, you didn't come for a curry. Oh, he decided to go for a curry.
No, he ain't coming for a curry. He's just decided that. Oh, anyway, that's another story.
That's another story, yeah.
I don't need to know what's going on there.
Come on, Joe.
What the hell are you two doing here?
Well, we were walking through. We were walking down to an Malaysian restaurant.
So where are you staying?
Oh, we live here. Live here, yeah.
Where do you live?
In South London.
Oh, south.
We don't go south, do we?
No.
You don't go south.
Paddington girl.
Oh, you're a Paddington girl.
Yeah, born and
No.
bred.
But yeah, but you know this area quite well. You just mentioned
I
it.
used to be a cab driver.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
wow.
ain't anymore. So he's decided that it's my birthday today.
And he's taking you out.
And this is the best place he could find for me. What the fuck is that all about? And he's going
It's a
to-
proper cabbie experience, though. Yeah.
Oh,
take-
that's really. I don't care.
It won't last. It won't last.
Well, when you get the curry, you'll change your
We're not
mind.
having a
You'll
curry.
be in.
We ain't having a curry. We ain't having a curry. I just want to go and put his feet up.
Oh, you can do that. Yeah.
Honestly.
Whereabouts in South London are you?
Towards Kingston. You know Kingston? Sutton.
London,
That's
is
not
it?
London.
Oh, it's Greater London.
No.
It's Greater London. Oh,
London
the cab driver,
In
yeah.
our time, that
Yeah.
was bleeding London.
It wasn't bleeding London. No, it wasn't.
I come from Paddington. I'll tell you what.
You're a
that's
proper Londoner
I'm a
then.
proper Londoner.
Not like us.
Yeah,
Not
no,
like
you
me.
just pretend London. Was you born there, or you just happened
No, I
to?
was
it
born in
was-
Kingston
yeah.
Hospital. Yeah, I was born in Kingston Hospital.
Greater London. That's
Greater
it.
London. Yeah, that. She's Italian.
Oh,
My
Italian.
fiance's Italian.
She
Yeah.
ain't even. Oh, sorry.
I've lived here.
I lived in Milan for a year.
Oh, did you?
I did. He didn't. I did.
Oh,
He
yeah.
didn't.
I've lived here
Isn't-
for a while.
Milan's beautiful, but
Yeah.
it's a long time ago. If I lived there now, I would take it in differently. But I was a bit naive in those.
You're young.
It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
nicer back then.
I doubt it. I was I was a nervous girl. Now I take it on. Take it.
You're not nervous now, are you?
No, I bleed now. No, I don't. No, thank you.
That's why you're here.
I'm just in. There it is over there. Hey? Where's down there? It's up here.
Oh, we're going the wrong way.
Going the wrong way. Nice one. We'll see you later. Nice to meet you. There we go. Made friends. Very funny people. Oh wow, look at these. Look at all this food here. It looks very nice. The fry food. So look, as you can see guys, everyone is coming out and they're all going to start welcoming people into the restaurants. Hello, we might come back. We'll come back. We'll come back. As you can see, people start getting into the spirit now. So dinner's time's here, and this whole curry mile will essentially come to life as everyone starts coming out of the restaurants and start getting people in. Look at it, and the smells will start. And we've got the best in Bricklane. Here we go. Look at these places. Look at this place. This is a Georgian place. It's not even Indian. Georgian. Wow. It's very rare because most of these places, as you can see from the supermarket here, everything is Indian, Bangladeshi.
Make it a sort of Georgian pizza.
Georgian pizza, yes. There we go. And look, there's a pizza place here actually, interesting enough. Very rare. There we go guys, that is Tower Hamlets in East London. Do you think that that is not an English city? I think it is. I think it's just a very diverse city. The problem with the UK right now is we have a very diverse community and people are very, very divided as such. because of lack of integration. Now, the lack of integration goes a long way back in British history, because the colonial past of the British, they employed tactics which was divide and rule. And this divide and rule, in an example that I know very well, in Malaysia, where they had the Malays, the Chinese and the Indians all working in different areas. And the idea being is to avoid any kind of cohesion between communities, they separated them. And that meant that the British could continue to rule, the divide and rule tactic. And are the British doing that to the British people today? I think so. I think that is still an issue we have. So when people say these, these things that, London is not a British city, I think it's wrong. I think it is a British city. And I think what England and the UK needs to do better is to work on its communities and integration of people, and then things will potentially improve. What a fantastic bunch of people we met, and really, really, really funny and great to see. But again, Tower Hamlets is notoriously difficult of an area, so it's quite risky at night. I'm not being funny. There is a lot of drugs and whatnot floating around Tower Hamlets, so you need to be careful. But aside from the crime and the drugs in the area, it seems like a diverse community in London. Guys, there we have it. We will see you in the next one.